Guys, welcome back to Robbie's Micro Bench here on Time Crawlers. What's on the bench today? There it is. One of a kind, only one in existence, as far as I'm concerned. I could be wrong. What is this thing? This is an HPI Venture. Yeah. HPI Venture, the Toyota FJ. Got rid of that crazy Lexan barrier. You know, I can't stand those bodies. All these RC companies, boy, they charge a pretty darn good buck. Hundreds, and we've reached into the thousands. And they want to throw you good old cheap X-Home. Crash proof. That's what I call it. Can they break? Yes. But for the money you're paying, come on. Give me a little bit of plastic. A little bit more plastic. Put a little more effort. What did we get here? I got rid of that body. Sold it. Someone scarfed it up quick. All of a sudden, I'm over in Canada, shopping, and I come across this cage. What's it for? I believe an axial wraith. Really? That looks super cool. I'm taking it. I get home. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Next thing you know, I'm messing around. I wind up taking the vehicle. And would you believe that the cage lines up with a set of holes on the rails of the HPI? You see here, this is my attempt of rust. Chassis ought to not look shiny and perfect. And I know, I could keep going on and on and on. Again, time. You know, maybe this year, maybe next year, who knows. Throw some more paint. A little creativity back here. Right from a mounting point that exists. Boom. I forget what set this comes from, but I had this laying around straight up to the back points. Boom. Mounted. This thing is on. I forget, did I mount anything up front? No. Just located those 2 points. Would you believe it, how perfect that wound up fitting into here. What have we got here? Shocks. TLT. They could be serviced. You know, sitting around for a long time now. Gave them a little sandaroni there. And they got rid of that gold. You still see it in there. You can see that gold is still on there. Sand them out. They work. Still work to this very day. They're old. Rockbuster, rock jumper, I forget what the hell they call that TLT. Crazy how they actually sold those. That kit, the chassis was just, I don't even know. Whatever. What do we got here? I just came across this thing. This was on some toy. Little kid's toy I came across, and the hood was open, and I said, whoa, look at this. Carver, radiator, the whole 9 yards inside this thing? That's crazy. How easy is that? There she sits. Original motor, little cheapy aftermarket servo. There are the 8-inch characters inside this custom body. Chassis, Jesus, I'm sorry. The interior here is all custom. Let's throw that back in there, huh? Just that easy. Fits right in there. I get this interior. Let's see, you can see the interior. Look at that. Look at the old shifters. He's throwing gears. It's got an extinguisher in there, just in case. He's got some fanage, some extra cooling system. What's in the back? I can imagine there being hoses, some gas tankers. Rock racer. That's what this turned into. Rock crawler is more of a rock racer. This thing has huge, huge wheels on it. Pit bulls. Where are the rock beasts? 4.75s by 1.7. 1.9. Huge tires. Set one of those next to a trail finder. Tiny. Look at these little things. These are huge. Point it, just roll over anything and everything. That interior, where'd I get this thing? This was some kind of, I don't remember, a Radio Shack RC or something. This thing actually had a functioning radio inside. Still have the electronics. It just took so long to custom fit all this and close in the sides and get it to fit this Wraith cage. Got the seats that had seat belts. The fellers are strapped in here. He's a remake. This fella here, he's an original, vintage. Don't remember the name of these guys. That's what the other 8-inch Fonzarelli fella was. Oh, is this bad boy heavy? I don't know if she's gonna focus here for me, but what do we have here? RC 4-wheel drives. Crazy winch. Yet, she works more for looks, you know? You can yank her out. Get creative. Whoa. This thing's got to weigh, I don't know, 12 pounds? It's heavy. Carbon steel drive shafts. You know, when I purchased this thing, a lot of people, at the time, RC manufacturers, they got a bad habit of just putting that whole motor and transfer case, everything right here in the middle of the vehicle. Not too many vehicles out there had a front-mounted motor setup, tranny and everything. That's why I scarfed this up. Are there better? Were there better? Yada 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 yada. Sure. Motors were not up here. The minute that motor's sitting down there, now you're having to reinvent the wheel. Kind of like I've done already, but you know, you're losing all of that interior space for being creative. Here the boys are, their legs are right in there. Totally fitting. You know, hope some rocks don't take his toes off. Brother's got his Timberland boots on. Vintage. Yeah, we got some lights up top here too. She rolls over, she gets a little pissed. Just wants to move around on me. No big deal. Down on the headlights. What we got here on the side? Some clear panel doors. Yeah. Stickums. SBG boy. Scale Builders Guild. That fella there, he's hilarious. Love watching his content. Right back here is where I've made it so the battery mounts right in here. Strap it down with the Velcro. Put the battery right underneath. There's the receiving end. And away you go. I guess I didn't even mention these rims, huh? An arm and a leg for those bad boys. Don't ask me what the name is, I don't remember. Too much time is going by. Well, you know, if you invest, sadly enough, you're most likely never going to get that money back. It is what it is with this hobby. Well, here you have it. The HPI Venture. One of a kind. This is truly a beast, this thing here. Runs great. Okay, I got some videos. I could show you some crawling action. Probably won't be the best recordings. Take my hat off to all of you out there that are producing videos and been doing it for many years. And geez, what a pain in the backside. Running along, trying to get side views of these things running. And if you're fortunate enough, you have somebody with you to help you out. Just do it all by yourself. Oof, man. Fellas just saying, it's not easy. Right here we got the on and off switch. Right up front. Nice and easy. Is lantern. Alright guys, well, hope you've enjoyed this. Try to stick some running action at the end of this. This is fuel of mine. Robbie's Rock Racer, HPI Venture, one of a kind, only to exist in the world. Alright, take care. We'll see you next time on the Micro Bench. bye.